Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? Who do we have in here? Cons, welcome. Mitko, welcome. Evalo, welcome. Who else is in the chat? We'll wait and see who's around. Jim. Let me just take my little tea bag out of my tea, and then I can drink my tea on the stream. Nice. Quiet in here. How many people do we have? Hit the like button, everybody who's here. Say hello in the chat. And we will make a bit of a start. And there's 35 people. MPH, welcome. See if there's a few more people that might join in. How's everyone's week going so far anyway? Are we profitable? Has everybody had a good trading week? I've been enjoying it. I'm a bit annoyed. I missed there was unemployment claims. I think it was unemployment claims, was it? Earlier on this just before New York Open here. And had a nice sweep of the London highs. So we did have this news event. Quick drop down, quick move up. I would have quite liked to have taken a short there. Wasn't at my computer at the time. I was having lunch and I was like, damn, forgot it. But yeah, I think there's going to be plenty of opportunity again today. Maybe a few trades that could be taken on the Nasdaq. We've got quite a nice range that's formed so far today. Yesterday was quite a wide day, so looking for this. See what happens today. And as for Bitcoin, I mean, it's all gone a little bit slow, a little bit flat. So we're waiting for something. With a lot of the altcoins as well, those are just pulling back a little bit. So it's one of those, just a bit of a cool-off type of day, it feels like so far. But I'm sure we'll have something to talk about. And what this could provide us with is some nice opportunities if there is to be a bit of a dip. Why is this daily open moved? Yeah, if there is to be a little bit of a dip at some point later on, maybe potentially taking out the lows from earlier on today. We've not yet taken the highs. It just seemed to have struggled on taking these highs earlier. It's like every time it came up there, it's like, nope. Few rejections. You got some absorption up there for sure. And yeah, just a little bit stuck. What else do we have? Been looking a little bit at the open interest, which has been dropping since then. So mainly just, I think, a lot of this being profit taking from long positions, just feeling like, okay, look, we're at the top of the range here, 52,500. That's very, very good. We're above that 52k target. And yeah, profit taking relatively normal. There's a little bit of weakness. But if we do have a look at, where's Agra? The spot bid is still holding up relatively well. And mainly these drops are just being perps led. So we did have that little bit of a squeeze earlier on where we had this CVD divergence playing out to get a squeeze back up towards the highs, but not taking the high from, it wasn't yesterday, it was last night, wasn't it? Just after the daily open. So daily high is not yet taken, but it's still open to see that. So see what New York brings us. Hopefully we get some nice volatility. Hopefully get some good trades. But I think, yeah, for today, we can have a look at some altcoins, see if there's any setups around there. Yeah, something a bit more chilled. I'm doing a X space later on as well. So 7 p.m. Gonna just have a general conversation. So if anyone wants to take part in that, then feel free to join in. And if you want to be a speaker, if you want to let us know, just drop me a message or something, and we can set you up to be a speaker on that later on. Hey, and Hostile Power in the chat as well. Good to see you guys. Do we have any more likes? Let's hit the likes. Get the likes up a bit more. And yeah, then we can have a general look across the market. What is this? Oh, I was looking at this. There's a new exchange that's launched. I don't know what's happened here. Yeah, a new exchange. It launched last year, but it looks quite interesting, called M2. I was just looking at the token on that earlier on. Alf is pumping. Nice. INJ pretty close to taking out those lows. Yes. Yes, I do want to mention that. So, on INJ, we had... Let's go to the perps trade. Essentially, we were looking at this trade, right? We had this bullish butterfly set up. We got to that take profit 1, which is the 0.5, right? And now it just seems to be stalling a little bit down here. And I think I probably agree with Nebby, what you're saying. Like, taking out these lows is starting to look like the most likely option. So for myself, I'm no longer like that trade idea. I've taken 50% profit already. I'm open. I'm just going to hold what I've got for now. I still think this is a pretty good entry. And it's done this before where it's just hung out around lows without taking them a few times. So I'm still open to holding this. And also, but what I don't want to see is like candles closing significantly like down here somewhere. I'm open to this dropping a bit further down and just holding that and seeing if I can compound this trade, having already taken profit on it. The other interesting thing on INJ, because I was checking this, is the BTC pair, right? The BTC pair has just been falling, but it's falling into a really decent area once again down here. Okay, so you can see like lows that have been taken out here, and there are some more lows down here. So just a bit of a drop on the BTC pair. We've seen it do something like this before getting a big impulse. It has been one of the top performers recently, and we are seeing this type of situation like it's done previously, where over here took out these lows, right? Got some consolidation, and then it had a big bounce. So seeing if it can do something similar, with this essentially being the same. Like you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 typey thing, and on this occasion like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 typey thing, coming down and taking out those 4s. So if it can find some support here, get a bit of a bounce, and that looks really good. So yeah, just holding this for now, holding on to it, seeing what happens. I think the chart overall looks really nice. You've got this POC around here. It's a little bit congested, but if there is to be a move, and we had spoken about this, like, is it putting in this like complex head and shoulders pattern where you have like 2 shoulders and a big head? Are you going to get this sweep, reclaim, and then we get the continuation afterwards, in which case I'd be very annoyed if I get stopped out by that. So let's see how it goes. If it does drop and doesn't reclaim, then I'll probably get out of that trade. But I'm open for this to go as low as 33.80. I don't really want to see it go as low as 33, but 33.80 seems like a nice level in which to look for a bounce. Place an alert there. See if it happens. Oh, it says I'm offline. Is my connection okay? Eh? Can people hear me? Chat, are you alive? Let me know. Can you still see and hear me? I think I just briefly lost my internet connection then. Still good? I'm lagging. Let's see if I can just make it. I've just lowered the resolution slightly as well. So I've taken it off of 4K and I'm just going for 1080p. Because we don't really need 4K. The reason I do 4K is for I've been recording like educational content and stuff that I want to have like really high quality. But for the general updates and for the live streams, we don't really need it. Cuckoo, why have you sent me a clown face? That's not very nice, is it? You calling me a clown? Calling me a clown, Cuckoo? That's rude. Is that educational content only going to be for the crew? Yeah, there's a bit of both. There's a bit of both. Okay, what do we say? What else have people been asking for? Sui. We can have a look at Sui. Let's make sure we're alerted for the open as well. I'm going to place an alert if Bitcoin takes out the highs. That'd be nice. If it drops down, fills this gap on the 5 minutes, that'll be nice. Pikachu's calling me a clown now as well. Should I just give myself a big red nose? I don't have a red nose. Wait. Oh, red. Is this a whiteboard marker? Is this a dry wipe? Dry wipe for whiteboards. That means I could give myself a red nose and I could wash it off easily, right? If I lose a trade, next time I lose a trade live because you guys are calling me a clown, I'll give myself a red nose. Okay, so we got some alerts set. Nasdaq. Oh man! Okay, I'm gonna set that down there. These are old levels. I need to adjust. We need to put the new levels on here. On the NQ, because we're gonna start potentially trading this a little bit later. I prefer UTC open. Oh my god, that's like basically where we are. Okay. And then New York open is going to be somewhere. And that's this high. I'm aware of this backtest of this high as well. And from the TPO, your pace is down here. Okay. VWAP. VWAP from UTC. Cool. Everything I want. Joe, check out DOT. Let's get some loading zone info on stacks. Bobo coin pumped yesterday. Tried to tell you. Bobo coin. When did you tell me about Bobo coin? Okay, we've got a few things to look at. We're going to look at Sui. We're going to have a look at Dot. And we'll have a look at Stacks. And Fugazi is in the house. And maybe we'll look at Luna. Luna the dog or Luna the token? The coin. Sui. Dot P. Go for Woo. What the do I have a better chart of this somewhere? Remove all that. Great. Sui, 4 hour. This is just mad. You got like a $2 psychological here. It was below that like $1 psychological before for a while and back tested it. So, God, what do you? Because this has essentially broken out of. Where's my? It's hard to TA something like this until it starts to pull back more, like has a more significant pullback. Just riding that 50 EMA. From the 1 hour, there's not really anything here. You do have this OB where it came down to those lows, single prints. Your POC is going to be down here. So you're outside of value. There's quite a lot of volume up on this high. So is that starting to signal some kind of distribution? Is it a short we should be looking for now? Oh man, even the opportunities for a short have kind of gone. Because essentially, like, you look at the M15, like the 15-minute time frame, you had the uptrend, right? You break that down, so you have a high, low, lower, high, lower, low for the first time, really. Although this is still all internal, like your low that took the highs up here. But with this little range and then the drop, that being the opportunity to short could have been the one, but then it's finding itself at support again here. So does this go for the highs again now? This diagonal line is confusing me. Range. Got this. Yeah, it could go for those highs again, you know. This could be that next low that's just been put in, and now you're going, I mean, if we're just going, it's in a mad uptrend, isn't it? So you got golden pocket here. That lines up with coming back up to the highs of this range. You'd have to look at internal levels also. But yeah, Sui is looking quite nice for higher. There was a momentary opportunity for short, but the fact that this is holding, and essentially for this to change more significant market structure, it's got to drop quite a lot further than it has already. This treadmill is too slow. There we go, speed up a little bit. Yeah, Sui looks good. I don't know if the risk to reward's high enough for me to take a trade like this at the moment. So you got that. Yeah, just simple stuff. Fugazi, what are we going to talk about on Spaces? I did a post, so I want to discuss. I'll make a list. Maybe we can discuss this as well. And if anyone else wants to join in later on, drop me a message on Discord or on X. We've got some good people joining in, so it's going to be good fun. But yeah, we'll figure out what we're going to talk about. There's always stuff to talk about. We'll let it flow. Yeah, that's an idea for Sui. Do we like it? Shut up, CB. Not Dark Shield. Cake, you're invited. I did ask if you wanted to do it. You didn't respond. Cake, if you're around 7 PM. Sure. Okay, that's Sui. I'm going to post these so anyone that's in the crew stream charts. No, I'm going to post this in my space. Charts from stream. Sui. JTO, yeah. So what was the other one? Dotty. USDT.P. It's the woo one. Well, woo. Woo. Why is Blayfin? Oh, we could do Blayfin. Oh my god. Does dot. Vocally dot. There you go. The dot's the daily AB. Through that gap. It's wide though, this. So you'd go... I mean, this is now looking like something. Fibs. Got a ways to go before that 618. There's certainly no entry for a long here because it's already going for it. But dot is a similar one. You could probably say that you're expecting slightly higher for this. You got $8 coming up. You've got that golden pocket nearby. And within that you do have some higher time frame levels in there. That daily level is untapped. So that daily level, $8.15 will be significant. So say if dot's gonna, if the market's still, if Bitcoin continues ranging, moving up slightly, I think dot, you can expect slightly higher from this. For a pullback, you've got some nice structure on the 4 hour again here. So if there is to be a pullback, then you have equal lows down here, and then you've also got a bit of a gap. So you've got this. You'd expect, if this does top out, you'd take those and then see if you can catch it again. So if it can go higher, if it can go higher up here somewhere, drop down, reclaim, and maybe a bit more of a range again starts to form. But yeah, not much to say on dot. Stacks. STX. USDT.P. $100x long, the like and subscribe buttons. Hey go, yes. Please do. Why just give me coins that just pumping like crazy? Yeah, this is bullish, isn't it? It's obviously bullish. You've had a correction. ABCD. You got these lows. Price gets back above there. And you go for the highs again. It's clearly everything's so bullish. And like even this drop here, I mean on the 30 minute it's not showing very much. But on the 15, so for stacks, you do that and you're going for more highs again. It's like silly easy season until this kind of thing stops working. So look for it to have a bit of consolidation here, using that as the deviation. Longs have just such a better risk to reward right now, and when you're playing the trend, then again you've got little setups like this that are just pretty easy catches. And that as a correction should be enough. It's just in a mad uptrend. It's done these before, okay, little correction. Weird little one here. Continuation. And if you've got, do you have moving averages anywhere? You have VWAP from the impulse. It's higher. It's not really doing anything. 30 minute. MAs. Yeah, look at that. You're above even like the 50 moving average on the 30 minute time frame. So that's just mad. It's higher, 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 higher. It's not like, yeah. It feels ridiculous, doesn't it, to be longing stuff that's this high, but until these kind of things stop working, then it just makes sense to keep doing that. And if Bitcoin doesn't drop, like, look at this, Bitcoin again, going for those highs again now. This is New York Open. We've just had the New York Open. So Bitcoin going to take these highs? Is Nasdaq going to bounce? Look at that, Nasdaq back into the daily open. UTC, midnight UTC, so the new day, although the actual chart opens here. And that should be no gap as well, right? A small gap. Okay, Bitcoin's taking the highs. Another one. Keep on going with those long positions. Watch the 5 minute gap ski. 5 minutes in here. Any others? All these are clean. So Nasdaq, you want to close above here if we're going to go higher. They have this early range that forms. Be nice if it can come down and sweep London lows. Don't see necessarily a need to go much lower than that. Or is there a gap back here, Cake? Oh, you got this. Have you got a 15? You do. You got a little 15-minute gap down there, which is at daily at our value area low. So also, if these lows get taken out, so you take out those equal lows, Drop down here. Could give a nice little bounce. Well, there goes London lows. Oh man, I would have scalped long that. That would have been a just no-brainer scalp long. I mean, I can. Am I logged in? No. Damn it! Ah. That would have been enough for me just to scalp it. Bitcoin's holding here as well. Let's have a bit of a closer look. Watch this. On the good old Agar. Holding well. Look at that. Beast. Okay, we're pumping again. 52,800. Wow. Look at the shorts liquidated again. All these liquidations. $1 million liquidated 20 seconds ago. Another $1 million. All these millions of dollars being liquidated because of bears that keep on shorting when we're in an uptrend, guys. You can't keep shorting everything. It's not going to work out very well for you. What's this? Nasdaq's got something. What's happened here? Switch screen. Yo! Okay. There goes those lows on the Nasdaq. We'll get a bounce here. When it's internal, I'd wait a little bit. You don't want to get too cocky with the long. I do want to start. I'm going to open up one tower. There may be some lag. If the lag starts, then I'll just have to trade later. But if this does hold here, then I would like to see if I can catch a long. Only if we're looking at this, if it looks good. I don't have I don't have the miner on. But I do have a bunch of stuff open. That doesn't really look like it's held there as any kind of interesting support, is it? Asia lows. Thinking of a scalp, but we're so close to those Asia lows now. Wait for that to look at that. So Nasdaq's dumping on the open. Bitcoin's just back tested that high. And I got my quant tower open. Good. Okay. Right, if it takes out those lows, if it takes out those Asia lows, I might try scalp long around about that, like 17,840. So if this alert goes off, that looks pretty good. Other than that, nothing too much to trade here yet on the initial balance. Bitcoin's holding. Stacks is pumping. How's INJ doing? Are we surviving? Jupiter as well is something I would like to discuss. So I got back into a long here. We had this one here, our first take profit. Got back into a long, got back into it a little bit early, but in profit on this, and this is looking really, really quite good now. So basically I was entering back around this POC after this sweep, and that one happened, but survived it. INJ holding up, good. Manta almost hitting our target here. A little bit further to go on that. Crypto Face live in 7 minutes with a 2.1 million long open. Who cares? Like, why? Does any, like, is there like any, has that guy ever shared like any alpha, or does he just, because I mean, he's basically just using money from all of the people that just buy his stupid indicator, right? So it's not like he's actually trading. He's just like, I've made $10 million today. I'm going to lose $1 million of it. Because how much is Market Cipher? How much does that cost? I don't even know. I've never used it. But if you think, that must be about like, probably let's say there's 100,000 people that use his indicator, that use Market Cipher. And how much is it? That guy must be making... There's probably more than 100,000. Free version available. Yeah, but come on. How much is Market Cipher? Yeah, that's quite a lot of money. $1,500 for an indicator. Lunar Classic's pumping. We spoke about this yesterday, right? We spoke about Lunar Classic yesterday, and it's up 13% today. What were we saying, right? We were saying, do not be surprised to see Lunar Classic have a mad recovery. I've charted this somewhere else. I did more of a proper chart on this somewhere. Like, there was this trade that we'd spoken about, and then there's this other one. So this was from back here. It feels wrong, right, to be bullish on a token that was so scammy. But just the price action looks really, really good on it. So even from yesterday, there was an opportunity there, right? Low time frames. Catch a little scalp long here. You have that initial bounce, drops back down, and go for it. All right, everyone, we're all talking about Crypto Face now. I can't say I've ever watched I've never watched a stream Yeah, never watched a stream, never used the indicator. So the fees are killing me trading alts. Centralized exchanges are going crazy. I mean, where do you trade? Where do you trade your alts? Gunstash, where do you trade them? If you use the links that are in the description, you can get at least you'll get a 50% discount on your fees. So you do get fee rebates. So we've got Woo and we've got Blowfin. Mexi, yeah, you can use that if you're really concerned about fees, because there are low fees there, but the slippage is what's going to kill you on Mexi. The slippage on Mexi will kill you. So you've got a really bad spread. You've got to take this into account, right? So if you like the spread on Mexi, you're going to get filled unless you're like, if you're trading at market limit, it's not so bad. But if you're trading at market and you're scalp trading, because I'm going to try a long here. I'm just going to see if we get the reaction. Then that's good. So I'm long NASDAQ. Maybe that'll do for now. I don't like the reaction. See if maybe I get another entry. It's actually okay. You got. Where's the closer? I think I'm just going to close that here. But there's the trade. We'll give it a second. So I'm long on the NASDAQ. All right, now we're moving. $300 profit. That was a nice little start. And just because we came back into that gap, like when I do this, I just scalp. Like I just want to get in and out. You make $300. The money's there. Don't let the market go against you. It's not like taking out any kind of crazy market structure. Get in, get out, take the money, run away. And then you wait for another trade later on. So yeah, there we go. Nice little start. It's just very, very simple. Sweep of Asia lows. And you just trade the first bounce. Now, if it starts to hold, maybe I'll look for another long again here. But $300, nice start. Back to Bitcoin. You're waiting for model. Yep. So where would be a re-entry here? There's not really a gap. Hey, where would you look to get back in? You can go 30 seconds. Yeah. So if we get close, back in, go. Close enough. It's a 30-second time frame. I think we're going to bounce. If I can catch a bid down here, still stop at the lows. Worst case scenario, I give back what was made earlier on. Okay, right. I'm gonna go long again. Try again. A second one. It's not really there. I might give back what I just made on the last trade, but we're long again now. Let's just place a stop and let that one run. I don't like this. Why did I take a second trade? Silly. I was happy with my first one. Rubbish. Come on. Go away with it. Closing that. So I can't really focus whilst I'm trading. I've closed that now. That wasn't very good. It was basically scratch. $60 green. So at least it got that bounce back up there. I don't really like what it's doing. It's too early. Too early in the initial balance. So hey, a couple of little trades. Yeah. Got kind of lucky that it didn't take the low. And now it's going to start bumping because I'm flat. Bitcoin's still holding up. CK trades, ES not taking the lows yet. Yeah, I don't really care for the ES. I don't care for it. I don't trade it. Doesn't really do much, the ES. Like Bitcoin and NASDAQ gives me ample opportunity. The ES is a bit laggy. And then when you add altcoins into the mix, fucking hell, Luna. Look at that, man. Oh, why did I long Luna? Hey, Luna. Ah, that would have been such a nice trade. We were watching this yesterday when we had the stream yesterday, and I was saying it's gonna pump, and this was like here somewhere, or was it on Tuesday? What day was it that that I did the last live stream? Whenever it was, we were bullish, and I didn't go long. Luna's gonna pump, man. It's like it's, but I can't FOMO. Nasdaq's still being rubbish. What are the biggest winners on the day so far? V-chain pumping as well. Cirrus, is that going? Nice. Ah, wow. Look at that, Luna and Luna Classic pumping. VTHO, that's also V-chain, right? So you got V-chain and Luna going crazy. RIF Pal. Alf! I got a bag of Alf. I like Alf. Move you in the middle. Come over here. Yes. I've also got an auction long. I'm long on auction. VTHO is the gas for that. Thought so. His zero is down. That's sad. Mavi. Mavi, yeah. Is that in the top? That's top 300 market caps. Oh, wow. Myro, what, what's that one? Oh, sorry, bright. Myro, that's the meme. That's the Solana dog, yeah. I don't know why I'm doing this. Badger. Unizen is up. Which is sad for me because I sold my Unizen recently to get something else. Zignally is up. I got a bag of that. Alright. You shorts entering again here. Dangerous if you are shorting this. Is that NQ just taking out the lows? Like that. Yeah. Cool. Good job I got out of that trade. Because now it's dumping. There's not much support below on the NQ. Was that like ES? Has ES taken the lows? Is that maybe what's happened? Because someone's mentioned that ES hadn't taken Asia lows. No, miles off. Hey, that's all good though. I mean, for that initial balance, which was pretty scrappy. Oh my god, I'm on the wrong screen. You guys have got to tell me when I'm on the wrong screen, because I forget. Yeah, out of that trade now, so still dumping. So for that, like this is what I was just saying. To have been able to get a couple of scalp longs off of this when we're in this down move wasn't bad. There were opportunities to short this. Yeah, dumpy. Bitcoin's still holding up. Don't know what else we want to look at. How many people have we got in here? I might wrap this stream up fairly soon. Because the evening ones tend to get more viewers. Maybe these actual New York Open ones are a bit too serious for people. Or a bit too boring. I don't know. Anything we can look at quickly? Let's just look at what's on here. I've just done something really silly. I've just got my finger like trapped in a pair of scissors. In a pair of dog scissors. I can't get it out. Ow! What have I done? I gotta twist it. It's like both fingers are trapped in these dog scissors. I've just been playing around with stuff on my desk whilst I've been streaming. Ah, there we go. I'm out. I've freed myself. Fucking idiot. Jeez. Yeah, okay, we could do a few more minutes. So what are my top 5 picks? I'll answer that. So I've got this portfolio. These are like a bit of a low cap portfolio. I think most people already know what I like. So tier is an example. I've been in tier since it was $2. So we've like, as a community, basically, a bunch of us are in this. Ridden that so far for a 10x, bullish on tier overall. Zeph, I think Zeph as a project and as a chart looks fantastic here. I'm incredibly bullish on Zeph, and I think that we're going to find that this ends up at $100 fairly soon. So that's in there. Alf, I like Alf. A0. So again, chart and fundamentals. I really like this. It's been in a long accumulation, A0. So it's been around like this kind of between $1 to $3 since it launched. Hasn't yet had a market cycle, and I think we'll find that one day I don't know how high I've made this go. I don't know why this is here. I think maybe I did this on log. Yeah, I did this on log. So I was saying, when you start to look at the log scale, you can get like, let's say $16 or something. There's big potential on that. What else is there? Root I like, Rose I like. I don't really, yeah, Rose. DYM, Dimension. I think the chart looks really good on this. And again, we've been accumulating this down here. Hostile Power says a 0. Those humps on high time frame are signs of big players accumulating. Yes. That is, you'd like to think so. I bought alt layer recently. I bought alt layer down here. So yeah, this is like this is kind of the main plays that I've got right now as spot holds. A lot of the larger assets I just trade. So most of this stuff that's here is stuff that either is a little bit too volatile to trade perps, so they're still relatively low cap, most of this. So stuff that I wouldn't necessarily want to trade on perps because I might get wrecked, although I am in a long on Pyth, for example. So I do trade these on perps, but they're the ones where the movement is enough for spot. When you get onto the larger things, like I do have bags of SUI, SEI, SEI, which is doing really well again today, but mainly I will just trade the perps on those. So I'm in a long on this right now. Again, I've been buying this. Where was my entry on this one? I'll show you. So say, whatever you say, however you say it. I am long from here. So this was yesterday. No, Monday. Went long on Monday at 68 cents. So it's down here somewhere. I longed it down here. Did we speak about this on a stream? This was a chart. I think we charted this. No, it was too early. I wasn't live at that moment. Anyway, I went long. I shared it. I shared a chart for it. But yeah, when you get to these larger caps, I tend just to trade those rather than hold spot. If BTC dumps here with possible 20 to 30%, are you still going to hold your low caps? Yes. Yes, I will. So what I am doing, like on all of these, like tier, for example, I have been taking profit along the way. Like I do not hold all of my position anymore. I sold some around $10. I've sold some around these highs. I think I sold some around 15 as well. So if, let's say, Bitcoin drops 20% and tier comes all the way back down here, which would be very similar to like we've seen from Zeph, okay, it had that big run, took profit on the way up, and now I'm getting back into it, then I think that's where the really big opportunities are. So I will continue to hold what I've got because I've already made money on it. And the other nice thing about low caps is they don't really care what Bitcoin's doing as much as the larger caps. So you'll see stuff like CAS, for example. All of this was in a bear market, right? This is a bear market and it still kept pumping. So when you're looking at low caps, they trade by themselves. It's when you start getting into like the Ethereums and the Solanas and the ones that are in that like top 20, top 30, they're the ones that get more affected by what Bitcoin does. So that's why I just take trades on those rather than holding like bags of them. And they move less, so perps is better for me on those. Anyway, yeah. Cool. I think that's enough. I think I've said enough for this stream. I'm playing with these stupid little, look, silly doggy scissors. Doggy nail scissors. Because Luna can't walk properly, I have to trim her nails. Because she can't walk enough to like grind them down. Although she is recovering very well. Right. Yeah, thanks everybody for watching. I will be back at 7 p.m. So 4 hours from now. We have the Twitter space. And yeah, I'll see you guys there. So we're going to have some good guests. You can check out the post that I made on Twitter, on X. That's there. And also, if you guys want to help support the channel, want to do any of that kind of stuff, the ref links below for WooX and Blowfin, what they'll give you, what both of those links will give you is a 50% share on the fee rebates, and also deposit bonuses. So with both Woo and Blowfin, there are deposit bonuses available for the next few days. So I've posted about this over on the Discord. So these are over here on the Discord. Okay, you got these deposit bonuses, a $50 welcome bonus from WooX if you use the link below, or a $30 welcome bonus from Blowfin. And Blowfin is really great for those of you who need a non-KYC exchange. So WooX is mandatory KYC. That's the main exchange I use. But Blowfin's really, really great. So if you want an exchange that's not like scammy and weird like MEXC, this is real liquidity, self-custody, all of that kind of thing. Blowfin's a very, very good option. Zero KYC, very, very good API. So if you trade on Teal Street or anything like that, then it's pretty robust API as well. So it's a nice exchange to use for those of you who need an exchange like that. Anyway, that's enough. That's enough. Thank you very much. I will see you guys in the next stream very soon, and I'll see you this evening on